Um, and I also have a live score update. We're not watching the Falcons game, but my Georgia Southern Eagles are playing the University of South Alabama. Or as we say in Statesboro, they're trying to beat USA today, Connor. So I want to do a live update here at Halftime Hot Takes.
Let's do it.
All right, so we hit the pause. Here we go. So the score in Statesboro, Georgia is your Georgia Southern Eagles 3, USA 3. Georgia Southern just had a huge QB sack, so we like what we're seeing. It's 9:50 left in the second. All right, what are we talking for Halftime Hot Takes this week, Connor?
Who would you want to see in the Super Bowl in Orlando? Which two teams would actually get your butt in the seats for the Super Bowl?
So, Connor, you said you weren't going to go. So who would make you sort of change your mind and call me up and be like, Relich, you got that extra ticket?
Yes, I think for me, Tampa Bay Bucks get all their mulleted fans and all their mullet glory. Would be the near hometown type situation. Versus, here's the critical thing. People, I know this is a family show, and I'm going to keep it clean, but no one parties in Orlando, from my experience, like if you're from a bitter, cold city in the middle of winter. And where is the bitterest, coldest city in the NFL that would happen in the middle of the winter? That's right, Buffalo, New York. I'd want to see Bucks. I'd want to see Bills. I'd want to see Mullets. I'd want to see Bills Mafia just breaking tables right in front of the Magic Kingdom Cinderella's castle. So that's what would get my butt in the seats for that game. What about you, Rutledge?
Oh, I would love to see you go through a table on Bills Super Bowl Sunday.
Yes.
I like you. I'm gonna go. I like the Bills idea, and I kind of want to go a little different. I would want to see. I of course want to bring in two teams where the game is just sort of wild. I think if this year was Bucks Bills here, I think that'd be incredible. But to me, I want to bring in two franchises that have been known to be kind of successful. So I'm going to go Saints Chiefs. And here's why. As long as Sean Payton is in New Orleans, even after Drew Brees rides off into the sunset, I think that they will still find a way to make that system work really well, considering what he even did for Teddy Bridgewater. I think Saints would be a really good aspect. I think Chiefs would be so cool. You bring Patrick Mahomes and his little kid football, and without quarterbacks coach Matt Kafka, because he'll be a head coach soon. But you bring them together.
Not if Eric Bieniemy gets a head coaching job first.
You know what? I think that's going to be something we're going to have to see later down the road. But as a look at it, I think also those two fan bases are extremely passionate. You know, if there's one thing that we're talking about today, I know some Falcons fans, some Panthers fans, but Saints fans and Chiefs fans are kind of like that breed, like Bills fans, or even you call out to, I even cherish out to my own Seahawks fans or Packers fans, where it's that bitter, cold area for some reason, cold weather, or just true culture in a town breeds really powerful NFL fans. I think it would be, I picked Saints because when I left New Orleans after a birthday, we were flying home, and you were sitting there, and it was, Bucks were playing the Saints, and it was in Tampa. And my flight attendant was like, well, thank you for flying Frontier, and go Bucks. And the hoodat that erupted through the plane, Connor, like, shook the plane. Like, I thought, I was like, you can't yell hoodat that loud in this plane. We're going to break this Frontier plane in half. So I think it'd be really cool to get two very passionate fan bases together in Orlando and just watch what happens. You know, and just like what happens on the battlefield of Orlando.
The battlefield of Orlando. So there you go. That's our halftime hot takes.
That is our halftime hot takes.
Maybe presented by Google. Google, please sponsor us.
My name is Rutledge, and I would be sponsored by Google or Starbucks. Please sponsor me more than Connor.